Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting. Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sop. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Joshua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first I have to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the Achims, and to the women and children around the world in Paleo Hebrew language. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Rokah Kodash Mahamath, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and in truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawam. Salutations to the Akim on the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, this video popped up in the spirit movement to use it to do a lesson. This young man is realizing something, that people have changed and it's actually terrifying, Slakia. So he's realizing, just like so many of our people, so-called Negros, Latino American speckled birds, that changes are coming, right? But in their eyes, they know it's going to get worse. And that it is already worse. It's just going to get worse than what it is, right? The title of this lesson is called Seek My Face. Okay? I'll play a little bit of it, and then we're going to scripture.
People have really changed. And it's just so terrifying that people really change, that they haven't changed for the better. They changed for the worse. Because it's just not the same no more. Life is just different because things ain't the same. Things change by the second, not by the minute. I remember when I used to be able to have fun, when I used to be able to go to events, and you can't even go to events somewhere because people are just changing. Everybody has the attitude, I don't know what's going on with the world, because there's just so much going on with the world. And then in reality, there's nothing we can do about it, but people just, it's starting to affect them in a more impactful way that they never thought they'd feel. Because
Yeah, and he stopped it right there. So you can see he doesn't know that there's a solution to the problem, right? Just like right now, America is going have war with Venezuela, Mexico, the cartel, right? But a lot of our people, the so-called Negros, Latino American speckled birds, like himself, are not aware about that. You have Latino mafia, just like you have Latinos. I mean, it's like just like you have Edomite mafia, right? And they're all fighting for power, right? And for land, for minerals, for oil, right? For everything. But our people, what they're not realizing is that this is the last era of this wicked world, of this wicked kingdom, right? So they should be really seeking God's face, Yahweh Shai's face, right? And turn back from their wicked ways, right? Don't get caught up in the entertainment world. I want to go to 2 Chronicles chapter 7, verse 14. If my people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways, then will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land. So a lot of our people, so-called Negros, Latino American speckled birds, don't know that we have land, don't know that we have a country, don't know that we have a mighty, mighty king, King of kings, Lord of lords, Yahweh Shai, 10 feet tall, dark-skinned Afro, who's coming back, right? To remove the imposters that are over there and heal our land. See? He's more looking with the eyes of how the world's changing and how there's no more fun and no more entertainment, right? Then put a little bit more so you can hear it.
I remember when we used to go hang out back in the days, when we used to go to like a movie or go to an event or anything like that, And it's just not the same because I don't see people getting out like how they used to get out because
Oh, Salaka, you know how it is with YouTube. I don't control it. Salaka. Bam.
see people getting out like how they used to get out because once you get out, something crazy always happens. Because look at the situations and the incidents that's going on around the world. It's like every time you want to go out and have fun, don't nobody know how to have fun anymore. And it's just mind-boggling because who would have ever thought it'd come to this? Because remember when you used to go to concerts and used to sing along and they'd play your favorite song, and then as soon as the song come on, everybody feels so much joy when the song comes on. Now when you go to a concert, you just see people just looking around. They're not singing, they're not dancing to the song, but they're supposed to be going out just to have a good time. And people,
Because they're singing and dancing to a new song that he's not paying attention to. Changes are coming to the whole world. I want to go to 2 Chronicles chapter 6, verse 27. And it goes like this. Then hearing thou from heaven, and forgive their sins of thy servants and of thy people, Israel, when thou hast taught them the good way, wherein they should walk, and send rain upon the land which thou hast given unto thy people for an inheritance. You know, our people, they're not aware that they come from a very rich, powerful, wealthy, big family, right? So they just want to get along with this wicked world when this wicked world doesn't really want us, right? They can't live without us, but they don't want us and they hate us, right? And that hits hard to some of our people, the so-called Negros, Latinos, and speckled birds, right? Really what's going on is really a wake-up call. Verse 28. If there be death in the land, if there be pestilence, if there be blasting or mildew, locusts, caterpillars, if their enemies besiege them in the cities of their land, whatsoever sore or whatsoever sicknesses there be. Verse 29. Then what prayer or what supplication soever shall be made of any man, right, Israel, or of all thy people, Israel, when every one shall know his own sore and his own grief, shall spread forth his hand in this house. Right? Here goes, he said he doesn't know what's the solution to the problem, right? There's no solution. Look, verse 30. Then hear thou from heaven thy dwelling place, and forgive and render unto every man according unto all his ways, whose heart, mind, thou knowest. For thou only knows the hearts, the mind of the children of men, right? Of Israel, right? And what's going on right now with all these changes, with Jacob's trouble increasing, is really calling our people to repentance. It's a wake-up call, right? The window of mercy is getting less, smaller. I want to go to 1 Chronicles. Give me a minute. Chapter 28, verse 9. And thou, Solomon, my son, know thou that Yahweh of thy father, and serve him with a perfect heart and with a willing mind. For Yahweh searches all hearts, right? All minds, and understands all the imaginations of the thoughts. If thou seek him, he will be found. of thee. But if thou forsakes him, he will cast thee off forever. Hmm? This is how serious it is. We have an inheritance that was passed down to us, right? Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? But nobody would tell our people who we really are. But now that Yahweh Shai has called his people and awakened those to come and do the work in the name of Yahweh Shai, we are all over the world telling our people, hey, wake up. This is who you are. You are Hebrew Israelites, right? And it's time to come back home, right? First in the spirit and then to the land. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 43. Give me a minute here. Chapter 43, verse 6. Let's start with verse 6. I will say to the north, give up, and to the south, keep not back. Bring my sons from far, and my daughters from the end of the earth. Yeah, these Edomites want to keep us in slavery. They want to upgrade the contract, right? And then force us, deceive the mass, threaten us to the point of beliving us if we do not consent, right? Verse 7, even everyone that is called by my name, for I have created him for my glory. I have formed him, yea, I have made him. He made us, right? For his glory, not for the Edomites, but they refuse to let go of us. Okay. Yahushua hears it loud and clear. Verse 10, yea, are my witnesses, said Yahushua, and my servant, whom I have chosen, that ye may know and believe me, and understand that I am he. Before me there was no God formed, neither shall there be after me. The Edomites want to keep insisting that we have to, Sarakia, keep worshiping pagan gods, fake imaginations, right? And now they're going to, since they're worshiping AI, they want us to do the same, right? Or else. Yeah. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 44, verse 8. It's crazy, huh? Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? Ye are even my witnesses. Is there a God besides me? Yea, there is no God. I know not any. Right? But hey, the Edomites say, no. You got to listen to us. We are your God. We worship now the AI. You got to do the same thing. And by the way, we're making this mandatory about the MOTV. What? Yeah, the charagma. You all got to take it, turn you into cyborgs. So when that other one comes, you go out there and fight while we going high. Because that's what they're going to do. Okay? I want to go back to 2 Chronicles. Give me a minute. Where are you? It was what? Chapter 7. Verse 15, I want to go this time. Now my eyes shall be open, my ears attend unto the prayer that is made in this place. Right? Now we are the walking, living church, right? The tabernacle. I want to go to 2 Chronicles chapter 6. I'll start with verse 20. That thy eyes may be open upon this house day and night, upon the place wherefore, Salaki, thou hast said, that thou wouldest put thy name there to hearken unto the prayer which thy servant pray towards this place, right? Pray towards the east, but we have the secret name, Yahweh Shai. It's in our hearts, it's in our mind, right? And we do not let it go. No, no, no. Verse 21. Hearken therefore unto the supplication of thy servant and of thy people Israel, which they shall make towards this place. Hear thou from thy dwelling place, even from heaven, and when thou hearest, forgive. See, so Yahweh the Father loved us so much that he sent his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, man. Right? A remedy, a solution for us to be clean and perfected. Now, we cannot do that with this body, but through Yahweh Shai, doing the will of Yahweh Shai, we become perfected. Verse 6, let me jump to verse 6 and I'll leave it with that, okay? Give me a minute. But I have chosen Jerusalem, right, which is us. It has to first be the people before it becomes a place, that my name might be there, and have chosen David to be over my people, Israel. Boy, are we getting closer and closer for Yahweh Shai and David to arise. It's going to be beautiful. I hope that this was edifying, and with that I'll say Shalom.